Have you ever paused and wondered, could something as small as one egg a day really make a difference in your health after turning 60? It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? One egg, something you can pick up for just a few cents at your local grocery store. But sometimes, it's the simplest things that offer the greatest benefits. I'm John Matthews, a clinical nutritionist with over 20 years of experience working with older adults across the United States. And today, I have an important story to share with you. This isn't about a trendy new diet, and it's not another social media health craze. What we're talking about here comes from real science-backed research, and it's something you can easily apply in everyday life. You see, as we age, things begin to shift. Our bodies aren't as flexible as they used to be. Our memory plays hide and seek from time to time. And joint pain, heart concerns, and digestive issues can start to quietly creep in. But the good news is, you don't have to surrender to aging. Just one smart choice each day, like adding an egg to your breakfast, can support your health in more ways than you might imagine. A boiled egg, a lightly fried egg, or a bit of egg in your salad. Easy to prepare, delicious to eat, and packed with essential nutrients. High-quality protein to help maintain muscle. Choline for brain health and memory. Vitamin D and calcium to keep bones strong. And plenty of healthy fats to support your heart. However, not all eggs are created equal. In fact, there are 5 types of eggs that you, especially if you're over 60, should absolutely avoid. These eggs can lead to serious issues like food poisoning, high blood pressure, and even heart disease. We'll talk about both the benefits and the risks in detail.
No hype, no scare tactics.
Just honest facts shared in a way that's simple, clear, and ready to put into practice today. And if you care about your own health, or you're looking after aging parents or loved ones, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Because the insights in this guide won't just help you stay healthy. They'll help you live with more energy, more freedom, and more independence every single day. So go ahead, pour yourself a warm cup of tea. Find a quiet spot to settle in. And join me as we discover why one egg a day might just be the best gift you can give your body today and for many years to come. 1.4 key benefits of eating one egg a day. Boosting muscle strength, staying active and independent as you age. Do you remember the last time you climbed a flight of stairs without needing to stop halfway? Or stood up from the couch without using your hands for support? If that's becoming harder over time, you're not alone. After age 60, many people start to feel like their bodies are slowing down. Muscle mass begins to shrink. Legs feel weaker. And everyday activities, things that used to be easy, now feel exhausting, even intimidating. This condition is called sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. And believe me, it happens faster than most people realize. We lose about 3 to 8% of our muscle mass every decade after age 30. And if we're not paying attention, that loss can lead to imbalance, falls, and a loss of independence. But there's one simple, effective way to slow this process down. Eat one egg a day. One large egg, just about 70 calories, packs over 6 grams of high-quality protein. More importantly, egg protein is complete, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids that your body can't make on its own. I clearly remember Mr. Harold Bennett, a 65-year-old retired mechanic from Austin, Texas. He once told me, "Doc, I'm so tired I can't even walk across the grocery store." We started with a small change, adding one egg to his breakfast, along with lean meats, leafy greens, and some light exercises. 3 months later, Harold came back to the clinic with a confident smile and said, "I walked 2 miles this morning. Didn't stop once." Supporting memory and brain health, staying sharp every day. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in? Or been in a conversation and couldn't recall someone's name? Those moments tend to happen more often as we get older, and they can leave people worried that they might be starting to lose their memory. Here's the good news. Nutrition plays a major role in supporting brain function, and one egg a day might just be a daily workout for your mind. Eggs are one of the richest food sources of choline, a vital nutrient the brain uses to make acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that helps with memory, learning, and focus. Eggs also contain omega-3s, especially DHA, which help reduce inflammation in the brain and support communication between nerve cells. I once worked with Ms. Linda Foster, age 77, from Michigan. Her family shared that she had started forgetting to take her medication, and sometimes didn't recognize her own grandchild. We made a simple change, increased her choline intake with eggs, salmon, and broccoli, and cut back on processed foods. After just a few weeks, Linda began remembering her grandchild's name, taking her medicine on time, and most importantly, she smiled more, spoke more, and felt more like herself again. Supporting heart health. Cholesterol isn't the enemy you think it is. For decades, eggs were labeled the enemy of the heart because of the cholesterol in the yolk. One large egg contains about 185 milligrams of cholesterol, nearly 60% of the recommended daily intake. But newer studies have shown cholesterol in food doesn't raise blood cholesterol as much as we once thought. And for most healthy people, eggs don't raise bad cholesterol LDL. They actually help raise HDL, the good cholesterol. HDL works like a biological vacuum, sweeping bad cholesterol out of your bloodstream and taking it back to the liver for processing. I remember Mr. Franklin Moore, age 66, from Florida. He had high cholesterol and was very nervous when I suggested adding eggs to his diet. He asked, "Doc, are you sure? I heard eggs clog up your arteries." We monitored him closely. After 3 months, his HDL rose slightly. LDL dropped a bit. But most importantly, his inflammation markers improved significantly. Franklin felt better, slept deeper, and went back to playing golf every week. Strengthening bones, preventing osteoporosis and fractures as you age. The older we get, the weaker our bones become, especially for women after menopause. And when bones become fragile, even a small fall can lead to a fractured hip, weeks in the hospital, or a permanent loss of mobility. Eggs provide 2 key nutrients that support bone health: vitamin D and calcium. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium from food, and calcium is the building block that keeps bones strong. While sunlight is the main source of vitamin D, many older adults in the U.S. don't get enough, either because they stay indoors more often or use sunscreen regularly. One egg provides about 6% of your daily vitamin D needs. Not all of it, but a helpful natural boost. I recall Ms. Margaret Hayes, age 80, who fractured her hip after slipping in the kitchen. After surgery and physical therapy, I suggested increasing her vitamin D, not just with supplements but through food: eggs, fortified milk, grilled salmon. She recovered 3 weeks faster than expected. And the last time I saw her, she told me, "Now I take a walk every morning just with a light cane." Eggs, a simple food with powerful value. With 1 egg each day, you're giving your body exactly what it needs to maintain strength, mental clarity, heart function, and strong bones. The foundation of healthy, independent aging. 2. Warning: 5 types of eggs older adults should avoid. Cracked eggs, small but risky. Have you ever seen a slightly cracked egg and thought, "It's fine. I'll cook it, the heat will kill the bacteria anyway"? But the truth is, even a small crack can open the door for bacteria to get inside. Even if the egg is kept cold at 40°F or about 4°C, bacteria like Salmonella or E. coli can still survive and multiply. With a weaker immune system, older adults are more vulnerable to foodborne illness. One case I remember was Ms. Emily Carter, age 73, from Indiana. All it took was a single cracked egg in the carton she didn't notice. She ended up in the hospital with severe diarrhea and dehydration. Remember this: If you see a cracked egg, even just a faint line, toss it out. Don't hold on to it for the sake of 25 cents. Undercooked eggs, soft yolks, smooth texture, but hidden risks. Many people love soft-boiled or runny eggs for their silky, creamy texture. However, if eggs aren't cooked to at least 160 F or 71 C, harmful bacteria may still be alive inside. This is especially dangerous for older adults, because even a mild case of salmonella can lead to serious dehydration, kidney stress, or extended hospital stays. If you prefer runny eggs, consider using pasteurized eggs. But ideally, choose fully cooked eggs to stay safe. Century eggs tasty, but loaded with salt and potential heavy metals. Century eggs, also known as preserved or thousand-year eggs, are a common delicacy in some Asian cuisines. They're cured in a mixture of salt, clay, and ash for several weeks. The result is an egg with a unique color and bold flavor, but along with that comes an extremely high sodium content, averaging between 500 to 600 milligrams per egg. That's about 25% of your daily sodium limit in just one serving. For anyone with high blood pressure, heart disease, or kidney issues, that's a dangerous number. On top of that, traditional century eggs can sometimes contain lead from uncontrolled additives used during the curing process. If you really want to try them, look for brands clearly labeled lead-free. But ideally, eat them only on rare occasions. And avoid them entirely if you have underlying health concerns. Deep-fried eggs, crunchy on the outside, but toxic within. Crispy fried eggs, especially the kind with browned, crackly edges and soft centers, are a favorite in many diners and home kitchens. However, when eggs are fried at high heat, often over 350 F or 175 C, they can form harmful compounds like heterocyclic amines HCAs and benzopyrene. These substances may increase your risk of cancer, chronic inflammation, and heart disease. And that's not all. Deep frying also adds trans fats and bad cholesterol LDL, which can contribute to weight gain, strokes, and insulin resistance. If you're managing your weight or have heart issues, go for boiled, pan-seared with minimal oil, or baked eggs instead. They're just as tasty and much safer. Fertilized eggs. Ballet, a delicacy that comes with serious risks. Ballet, a fertilized duck egg, is a popular traditional dish among Southeast Asian communities. But for older adults, it carries a number of health risks. Ballet is incubated for 14 to 21 days, meaning the embryo inside has already started forming bones, blood vessels, and cartilage. That makes it harder to digest, especially for anyone with a sensitive digestive system. It also increases the risk of bacterial contamination, since ballet is often stored in warm, humid conditions, an ideal environment for bacteria like E. coli and salmonella to grow. Additionally, due to its high fat and cholesterol content, ballet may raise the risk of artery blockage, particularly in people with heart conditions or high blood pressure. A safer option is fresh chicken eggs, fully cooked. They offer the same key nutrients without the added risk. A quick conclusion. When it comes to eggs, not all are created equal. Some may be superfoods that support healthy aging, but others are silent threats, especially if you're over 60. Choose your eggs wisely, and your body will thank you every single day. 3. Safe and healthy ways to cook eggs. Now that you know eggs can offer many benefits to the body, and you understand which types of eggs to avoid, the next important step is this. Cook eggs the right way to keep their full nutritional value and ensure food safety, especially for older adults. Here are 5 healthy, easy-to-digest egg preparations that work well for middle-aged and older Americans. I've shared these methods with patients for over 20 years, and the results have consistently been better than expected. Hard-boiled eggs, simple but extremely effective. A hard-boiled egg might sound ordinary, but because it involves no oil, no frying, it's actually one of the safest cooking methods. Place the eggs in a pot and cover them with water. Bring the water to a boil, then reduce the heat and let them simmer for 10 to 12 minutes. After that, place the eggs in cold water for about 3 minutes to make peeling easier. One hard-boiled egg provides about 6 grams of protein, along with vitamin B12, vitamin D, and choline, all important for older adults. Boiled eggs are also very gentle on the stomach, making them ideal for those with sensitive digestion. Soft scrambled eggs with vegetables, a fiber-rich, vitamin-packed breakfast. If you prefer something with a little more flavor, soft scrambled eggs with vegetables are a great option. Beat 2 eggs and add a splash of fat-free milk for a smoother texture. Heat 1 teaspoon of olive oil in a nonstick pan over low heat. Add chopped vegetables like spinach, scallions, bell peppers, or tomatoes. Gently stir until the eggs are just cooked soft, tender, and not overdone. This dish is not only tasty, but it also boosts your fiber intake, which supports digestion and helps reduce constipation, a common concern among older adults. Poached eggs, light and easy on the stomach. Poached eggs are a favorite among many older adults because they're soft, easy to eat, and require no added fat. Heat water in a pot, but don't let it reach a rolling boil around 180 F or 82 C. Add 1 tablespoon of white vinegar to help the egg hold its shape. Crack the egg into a small bowl, then gently slip it into the water. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes, then remove with a slotted spoon. Poached eggs pair well with whole grain toast, mashed avocado, or steamed vegetables. Baked eggs with cheese filling, convenient, and low in oil. This is what many Americans would call a quick but complete meal. All you need is an oven, a small ramekin, and less than 15 minutes. Preheat your oven to 390 F or 199 C. Lightly grease the ramekin with unsalted butter or olive oil. Crack in 2 eggs, then sprinkle a bit of Parmesan or low-fat cheddar cheese on top. If you'd like, add chopped scallions or diced tomatoes. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes until the egg whites are fully set. This is a great option for a light lunch or late dinner, when you want something satisfying without feeling bloated afterward. Egg salad, heart-friendly and easy to eat. Egg salad is a classic dish, but it can be made healthier with a few smart tweaks. Instead of using regular mayonnaise, try plain Greek yogurt instead. It's still creamy, but with much less saturated fat. Boil 4 eggs and chop them into small pieces. Mix with 2 tablespoons of Greek yogurt. Add finely chopped celery, scallions, and a pinch of black pepper. Serve it with whole grain bread or wrap it in large lettuce leaves. It's a great choice for anyone watching their cholesterol. In summary, you don't need to be a professional chef to cook eggs in a healthy way. With just a few simple ingredients and 10 to 15 minutes a day, you can turn a small egg into a natural remedy for your body, supporting muscle, memory, immunity, and heart health all at once. Conclusion: 1 egg a day, a small change for long-term health. When it comes to health in middle and later life, many people tend to think of big solutions, strict diets, expensive supplements, or long workout sessions. But sometimes, the simplest change can bring the most lasting impact. 1 egg a day costs just about 25 to 40 cents. Takes less than 10 minutes to prepare, yet it's packed with essential nutrients. High-quality protein, choline for memory, vitamin D for strong bones, and healthy fats that support your heart. You don't have to overhaul your entire lifestyle. You don't have to give up all your favorite foods. Just start with one small thing, 1 egg, and a bit of mindfulness about how you choose and cook it. But just like everything else in life, quality matters more than quantity. Not every egg is good for you, and not every cooking method preserves nutrition. You've now learned about the 5 types of eggs to avoid, from cracked eggs and undercooked ones, to deep-fried eggs and fertilized ones like ballot. And you've seen how simple cooking methods like boiling, steaming, or light frying are not only easy, but also help retain nutrients and are gentle on a sensitive digestive system. I've witnessed this in hundreds, if not thousands, of patients, from newly retired individuals searching for balance, to those in their 80s just hoping to take a walk around the garden each morning. They didn't change everything overnight. They simply started with one small decision, then stayed consistent, and over time the results came. If you've ever felt short of breath on the stairs, or struggled to remember an old friend's name mid-conversation, or just wanted a little more energy to play with your grandkids, you're not alone. Your body deserves support, and the food you eat each day is one of the most powerful forms of medicine. Think about that each morning. When you crack an egg into the pan, it's not just breakfast. It's a small promise to yourself that you're investing in your future. A future where you can walk steadily, think clearly, live independently, and cherish every moment with the people you love. You don't need to change everything all at once. Just start today. One egg, one step, one choice for your health. And if you found value in what I've shared today, pass this message along to your friends and loved ones, to those you want to see living well, feeling joyful, and staying around for many years to come. Because one small change can lead to a completely different path in life.